Hi y'all, this is Penny from the sunny state of Florida, and it hasn't been too sunny lately. We've been having storms. And the other day, my daughter, she lives about 45 minutes to an hour from me, and she's a 5th grade teacher, and they have portables outside their school. And the school actually had all the teachers and the kids get out of the portables. They did not have any clue what was going on. And then they found out that a tornado was forming across the street. So we have had some really rough weather. And this morning, I was on the phone with my mom, and all of a sudden, the big boom hit my home. And it actually, lightning had struck the tree outside, a big oak tree. And the I don't know what you call it, the electricity went through our receptacle box that was in my daughter's bedroom. She was asleep, of course. Not after that. And it hit her LED box that was plugged up, blew the 2 plastic pieces off, burnt the panel thing to it, and it burnt the LED lights along the top of her ceiling. So it has been a scary day, and we found out that it blew our Lynx's internet box. So we've been without internet today. All right, I have a new setup here. I'm in the kitchen, and I figured with the natural lighting in my headlamp here, it will be good lighting to show you some jewelry. Are we ready for a jewelry haul? I have really not looked at each piece of this. I did peek in there and just peeked. And so I'm excited to get into this haul video. Okay, this came in the mail to my P.O. box from one of my viewers on here. Her name is Sue. And on Poshmark, you can find her under Sunshine Sellers, Cellarz, on Poshmark. And she has amazing jewelry. Beautiful, beautiful jewelry over there. And she buys gazillions, I don't know how you say it, not more than a million and trillions, a gazillion. I guess it's a new name for the Urban Dictionary. Jewelry on ThredUp, Shop Goodwill, and the Goodwill Blue Boxes, and other places. So she has amazing pieces. You need to go check her out. Go shop from her closet, and thank her for sending us this jewelry for free to observe. And if anyone else has a closet or a store on eBay and you would like for me to do a jewelry haul for you so that I can advertise your store, I'm perfectly fine with that. I am fine with helping the small businesses online because, you know, Amazon and eBay, they're amazing. We love them. We love their platform. But they're all made up of individual, most of them, not Amazon anymore, sellers. And so I want to support all the sellers out there. Before we get started, I do want to let you know that I have another channel. I have nothing on it right now, and it's called Resell, Recycle, Repeat. And over there, I'll be showing you tips on how to resell. I'll be showing you like my homestead, some recipes, some DIYs. It's going to be a fun channel. Here, we're going to talk jewelry and some other ThredUp boxes and unboxings. All right, this is beautiful. I don't know what kind of bangle it is, but it feels like glass. That does not feel like plastic, but here's our first piece up. You know what that just reminded me of? Do you ever watch Romper Room when you were little and they would do this magnifying glass and Captain Kangaroo? I forgot about all that stuff until I just went to like this. It's like magic mirror. All right, this is pretty. I don't have my readers, but that is a beautiful bracelet. This is one of the mama things I was telling y'all about. Anything that's got magnet and you're busy and you're trying to get the kids out the door. These are one of those things for people with arthritis and mamas. All right, kids, let's go. Got my jewelry. And you're heading out the door to go to work. You got one kid by this arm and one kid that won't get their shoes on. And I used to have a kid, I'd put their socks on. If that little line wasn't right on their toes, they'd kick the socks off. They'd kick the shoes off. It's work being a mommy. Okay, this is pretty. This is a necklace. I'm going to let y'all see the pieces a little longer because people are saying they want to see more of the jewelry. This is a clasp. I don't know what you call that. It's like a hooky thing. Hooky mabob. There's something else for the Urban Dictionary. A hooky mabob. And I guess you hook it there, but that is really pretty. Black dress, attire, beautiful, beautiful piece. Told you that Sue had pretty pieces in her store. This is a beautiful necklace. I love that necklace. Look, it's got like little rhinestones. It's a thicker chain. I don't really know how to describe necklaces, but it's like a wider chain necklace with a round. Looks like a donut. Looks like a donut. See, when you're on a diet, everything looks like food. I'm trying to do the Weight Watchers diet where you count your points. That way, if I want to eat something, I just have to not eat anything else. But you don't feel like you're on a diet. This is cute. It's a little kitty cat necklace. I'm going to let you see it for a little while. I don't know if that would be called a mother of pearl. I don't know all this stuff. That's why my blog and all, I'm going to study it. Study brands, study names, and study jewelry and stuff over there so I can teach on my other channel. I'm going to sound like a smart person over there. Here we just say y'all. This is a key. And I'm going to tell you about this key. I did peek in this a little bit. I took it to my mom and dad's. My dad's 78 years old and my mom's 78. And I brought it over there. And my dad started going through it. And he saw a few pieces. And he took this key. And he took it to my mom's very old wardrobe. Her mother gave her. It's a cedar wardrobe. And he tried to see if the key would fit it. My dad's a cuckoo brain. But we used to have these keys because I lived in what they call a shotgun house. They still live there. I was 4 when we moved there. I'm 50. So they've lived there 46 years. And a shotgun house is you walk out the front door, you walk straight, and you walk out the back. Walk in the back door, walk straight, you walk out the front door. Or vice versa. And we look now, it was a 2-bedroom house. All 3 sisters shared a room. We look at it now and we're like, this is really tiny. But we may do, but that's the key. That's the key to your heart. Key to your heart. I remember when I was ministering at a church, I'd go every Thursday and I would minister because they didn't have Wednesday night service and they had Thursday. And people know me in my community as I really study the Bible. I love to study it. So I did a whole sermon on prayer being a key. And my husband at that time was making keys for the school. He was the locksmith. So I brought everybody in the church a key. And I told them to put it somewhere. And then whenever they feel like they need to pray or something's not going right in their life, I would tell them that to look at the key and remember that prayer is the key that unlocks a lot of doors. And not just prayer, but positive thinking. Even if you got a key like this and you hung it somewhere. I remember the guy that owned the building, he was like over the church. He said he put his above his bed. And he would always remember before he went to bed that, prayer is the key. But you can even do that for positive thinking. And that's what we all need to have. The power of positive thinking. Don't think negative. Sometimes we have what they call that's broke. That's broke. But you know what? I think I can take that off and still make this a beautiful necklace. Let me see. How does it clip? Is that where it goes? Okay. I could put another toggle on there. We could make this work. But that's beautiful craftsmanship. Very beautiful craftsmanship. But back to positive thinking. We have sometimes a poverty mentality where we think our stuff isn't as good or we don't deserve to have what others have. And we price our jewelry low because, even though this lady can do the same jewelry and get $75, I'm only going to put $20 because I don't think it's worth much. Because you wouldn't pay that for the jewelry doesn't mean someone else wouldn't. That's a beautiful tassel necklace. And give me some describing words. Some of the tassels aren't correct. Give me some describing words. But I'll tell you a story that's the truth. There was this girl. I used to be an apartment. I used to run an apartment complex. There was a farmer FHA, and for low income. And I was the manager. And there was a lady there that wanted a husband. She wanted a Christian husband. She wanted a man, that would love her. And so she put little Post-it notes all through her apartment. And it was positive scriptures, that's pretty, that's a tree. Positive scriptures or positive quotes, everything about, ask and you shall receive, knock and the door will be open. And I would go do inspections once a month to make sure all the tenants' apartments were clean and up to date. And I remember seeing those and I thought, I'm sorry, I wasn't a believer in that if you put all them sticky notes, you're going to get what you want. To this day, she has been married to a preacher in our town. They have children together, and they've been married for quite a while. And that was probably 25 years ago that happened. So this is beautiful, and it opens. Look at that. I'm going to let y'all see this for a minute because these are like little diamonds or rhinestones or something, and then it opens up like this. And let me see, it's got something written on the back, and I do have my loop. It says L-I-A Sophia. L-I-A Sophia. I haven't looked any of this up, but that is so pretty. I could so wear that. I'm not finished with what I'm saying. My daughter said you didn't finish your story, but to this day she is married to a preacher, and so I am a firm believer in that your words make a difference. And I may do a whole video over there on my other channel about the power of your words, the power of your thinking. Heard a man speak one time. He said, if you can change the mindset of a person, you can change their destiny. And I believe that. So from this day forward, if you're watching this, I don't care if it's 5 years from now, or if it's tomorrow, or if it's today, from now on, I want you to keep saying, one day I'm going to have a successful business. I've been saying for years, I'm going to be a millionaire one day. My mama said, Penny, you sure have been saying that. And I believe it with all my heart. You have to believe it, because if we believe hard enough, I believe in the power of positive thinking. So, we're going to say positive words over our business, positive words over our life. And look at this. That is beautiful. It's hair and balm. Look how thick that is. Oh my goodness. I'm telling y'all, you need to go check out Sunshine Sellers on Poshmark, because this beautiful, beautiful jewelry. And she sent it to me. I'm so excited. Just the positive of thinking. I remember when Naomi Judd, one of the Judds, her and her daughter were doing so good in singing and traveling. I read their whole thick book. It's an amazing book. And, I mean, they really sacrificed a lot to become singers. And she got hepatitis from being a nurse before she became a singer. It's what she did to provide as a single parent for her two girls, Ashley and Winona. And she got hepatitis. So she quit traveling with her daughter because the doctor told her she needed a rest. And hepatitis is almost a death sentence. And she spent every day with a positive mindset. She'd set her up, not a shrine, but just a little place that she could go and just have a positive mindset with a little candle, and she would pray to the Lord, and she would just believe so greatly that she was going to be healed. And to this day, I think she's been in remission for years now. And her story has been a really big influence on me on the power of positive thinking. These are pretty. These are like pearls. They're all each knotted separately, which is a sign of pearls. Not all of them, but mostly. And this is beautiful, Sue. Look at what you sent me. And if anyone else would like for me to, but I will be truthful when I'm showing your jewelry. So if you send me stuff that isn't good, it might harm your jewelry store, because I believe in being truthful. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? And I love that. And you know, people that make these, they have to put those, I forget what they call them, little metal pieces in each one of these to make them work. So have y'all heard about the beads, the monthly bead subscription you can get? I'm really thinking about doing that and showing those on here. And then there's people that have like hour-long videos where they show you what they make out of those beads. I think it's bead something. But would that be something you would enjoy, seeing me show those beads, the monthly beads, and then making something out of those beads and showing you what you can make jewelry-wise? This is hooked to this, and I do not know how to get it. So I'm going to set this aside. But you can see there's some tassels going on there, which is extremely popular right now. And then these two beauties are hooked to it. I'll come back to that. Woo! Look at that. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. These have diamonds all on it. And a little pearl. Those are pretty. We're going to sit them over here and see if there's a match. And here's a tassels. These are like cloth, silk. I don't know what you call them, but they're not metal tassels. But those are super cute. And some people are asking me if I sell things on here. Yes, I do. If you see something and I haven't sold it on eBay or posted it over there or whatever, you're more than welcome to, you can message me at P.O. Box, not P.O. Box, message me at penniesinfinitejewelry@gmail.com, the email there, and we can talk about it there. But these are feathers. These are pretty, pretty feathers. Feather necklace. There's a bangle, a blue bangle. So from now on, and that's so neat because it's smooth, but it looks like it wouldn't be. It looks like it's like that mosaic or whatever, where they break a bunch of stuff and make a picture of it. Isn't that cute? This may have to be 2 videos because the lightning got my internet box and my daughter just got back with it. So I'm probably gonna have to wrap this up so it's not noisy. The dog's barking. This is beautiful. But I'm probably gonna close this video and I will post another one later when I can video in the kitchen and it's quiet, because that's where the Lynx's box is hooked up. But please subscribe, like, and share, and hit that bell so you'll know every time this crazy lady from Florida puts up a video. All right, I love you, I thank you, I appreciate you, and remember the power of positive mindset and positive thinking. I'm going to be your coach. You're going to have a successful business. You're going to have an infinite jewelry. That's why I said Penny's infinite jewelry. I'm believing it. Speak over your finances. Speak over your health. Speak over your family. You know, people would say, well, this car won't even make it until I pay it off. Sure enough, it'll break down. Or we'll never make it till payday. Sure enough, your money runs out. Won't you start speaking positive things over your life and over your jewelry business? And let's see what happens. I want to hear some testimonies. All right. Well, this is Penny, and I'm out.